Hi guys, today we'll be talking about Ricky Meji, a guy who survived over 70 days in the desert without nothing. But before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you guys can see when we upload a new video. Ricky Meji has a very interesting story. He survived about 70 days in the desert without food, water, equipment, or even shoes. One day, he went to explore the desert in Australia. After his car broke down, a group of people came and robbed him and took his car. All his stuff was in the car, so he had nothing. He was robbed and stranded in the middle of the desert. He was left with no water, food, shoes, or extra clothes, so he had to survive in the desert. The first thing he did was go find some materials and make a little place to sleep. He had to eat frogs, lizards, and plants in the desert to survive. He was very lucky to find a little bit of water in the cactus plants in the desert. He cut a cactus, and there was some water in it. He survived with this water and food. He also drank some water from very little rainfall in the desert and from small puddles with water. He didn't find no more animals or plants to eat after a few days. So he looked for a hole and dug a little bit in it and found some insects, and he ate them. He mostly ate frogs, and to cook them, he put metal wire for the sun to heat up and put the frogs on the metal wire so they would cook a little bit until he could eat them. A group of station workers for the desert went to explore, and they saw Ricky in the middle of the desert. They took him to the hospital, and as a result of being in the desert for 70 days, he lost almost 170 pounds, so he was very skinny when found. The people that found him went to the hospital to check up on him every few weeks to make sure he was okay. The station workers told him he was very lucky because he was in the middle of the season right before summer, so he could have enough water to survive. And he survived on lizards like frogs and snakes. He was 230 pounds before this happened, and when he was found, he was 60 pounds, which is about the size of a small kid. This is how much weight he lost. He had to stay in the hospital for a few years to recover because that's how bad he was. The workers said he looked like a skeleton when he was found, but after the hospital, he looked normal and good again like he was. The people that robbed him and left him stranded in the middle of the desert were never found, but the police are still searching for them. This was all about the story of the man being stranded in the middle of the desert for over 70 days. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you guys can see when we upload a new video. Bye!